Hello everyone, just wanted to give an update on the reefs here before the Christmas holiday. Quite a few changes in here. I moved a few of the corals around. I moved the orange sun coral up there. Actually, it's been opening up a lot more, although it's not open right now. But for some reason it just seems happier up there, so it looks like it's still doing quite well. Another major change I made, I went ahead and reworked the left-hand corner again. I ordered 20 pounds of the Pukani dry reef rock from Bulk Reef Supply, and this is what I came up with, and this is what it looked like before. So you can see it kind of made a big difference here. I really like the look of the larger reef rock. It doesn't look like a bunch of smaller pieces all stacked. And originally I did ask for one large piece out of this order. They ended up sending me 3 decent sized pieces and about 4 small to medium size, so it actually worked out okay. Those large pieces are probably about the size of a football, but you can kind of see here it all fit in there nice in this corner without a bunch of small pieces stacked. Then as far as the fish go, Flame Angel is doing really well. Actually getting some size on it now. The Aptasia eating filefish is definitely keeping the Aptasia under control. I know in the center here it was fairly heavy with tons of Aptasia, and you can see there's just a few in there now. And I've still been kind of keeping an eye on it. Haven't seen it nipping at any corals, so I hope it continues that way. Last time I thought it actually was picking on them, but I don't really think it was. And since looking at the center here, I'm probably going to end up taking some of the bigger pieces I have left over, they've taken out of here, and probably rework this too. But it's going to be a while. I want to make sure these newer pieces of reef rock seat up fairly well, so I don't want to make too big of a change in here to disturb the biological filtration. Other than that, everything else is doing great. All the corals are doing great. And one thing I wanted to show, oh, it's actually down here. This pink hammer died off a while back, and I was actually going to throw it away when I rescaped this, but I noticed it had some new heads on it growing. Right there's one of them, and there's actually another one on the other side. So I'm kind of glad I didn't throw that away now, because I really like the look of that pink hammer. But hopefully those continue to grow out of that stem there. But that's all I really have for here, other than I do have some more major changes coming up with this aquarium, probably in a couple months or so. Now off to the 40-gallon reef. Okay, here we are at the 40-gallon reef. You'll notice I completely, pretty much eliminated all the reef rock out of here. After the last episode of Ick in here, I just really decided to just kind of tear this down. It's been follow for almost, I think, roughly almost 80 days now, close to that, maybe 70 to 80 days. I'm going to leave it follow probably a few more weeks, and what I'll do is start moving these corals out into the main 125. So that'll be part of the changes I'll be making here in the next couple months. I'm not really in no big rush to redo this yet. I just want to make sure the ick is completely out of here. So that's about really all for this. I mean, you can kind of see the corals are all actually doing quite well in here. They're actually fully extended right now and growing. Now I do have one anemone I noticed though down here, a green rock anemone. It's kind of been in that state for a while, and I think I may have damaged its foot when I originally was tearing this down, so it looks like it's snapping out of it though. Other than that, everything else in here is doing quite well. Then I want to show you what I had in the QT tank. Okay, here we are in the QT tank, and went ahead and got another tang. This is one of the sailfin tangs supposed to help with the bubble algae. So the goal for this guy is to go into the 125, although I'm a little concerned about its size. It's a little small yet, so I may actually leave it in here a little longer, let it really get good and healthy before I try it in the 125. But actually I've had this in here almost a month now. He's doing extremely well, eating well, very active. Still kind of shy though, but is really starting to get some nice color in him. But that's all I have for now, and I just want to thank you for watching another video.